Hey, can I buy you a drink?
No thanks. You didn't answer my question.
It's just an associate. Wanted a consult. Didn't take no for an answer.
Since when doesn't Gregory Evans want to give advice?
I'm a little off my game lately.
So that's why you tore out Tea's memorial and you came here?
Been spying on me?
If I was, I would have known you lied to Destiny a lot sooner.
What are you talking about?
She said you told her that you were leaving town, that you needed time to deal with Tea's death. And
I did. But I decided to come back for the memorial. Figured it would help me out.
Doesn't look like it, bro. Is there something you want to tell me?
So, how do we prove that Clark is alive if we can't prove that the dead body is not his?
With this.
What is this?
That is Clark's wedding band. The police took it off the body and they gave it to Blair.
So Clark must have put it on the body and then put the body in the burning house.
So the body's DNA would have to be on it.
And if that doesn't match the DNA that is on the envelope that is Clark's...
means that Clark is still alive. So, what do you think? Can you get the DNA off the ring?
Excuse me? Dude, what are you doing calling me?
Nice to hear your voice too, big brother.
No, I'm serious. McBain's got me surrounded by cops.
It's a good thing you don't look suspicious.
All right, look, man, I'm sorry, okay? It's just I'm a little anxious.
What for? I took care of Tea's will, didn't I?
You're positive it can't be overturned?
Ross, that document is airtight. No judge can change it.
All right, as long as I can go home with my daughter.
Trust me, bro. Danny will be yours again soon.
Danny, where are you going?
School.
Seriously? I just kind of had to get away from the dueling dads. Yeah. I get it. And Cole had to get to class too, but he wanted me to tell you that he's really sorry about your mom. Thanks. And I've been through custody battles before, and I know
how bad they suck.
That I never had to lose my mom in the middle of one. I'm really sorry that you have to go through this. It's gonna be okay, even if I leave. Stay, look, I want you to stay. I really do. But this is not about me or my dad or anyone else. This is about you, and I love you, and I want you to do whatever will make you happy.
So Langston really let you charm your way back into her life?
Charm had nothing to do with it. She knows it's different this time.
Oh, it is it?
Hell yeah. Not just hooking up anymore. I'm serious about her. You don't believe me?
Well, Bobby, I mean, it's hard to change.
Not if you're sorry about the way you acted. Look, maybe that's the one good thing about having Mom back, is that I can see why I am the way I am. And it doesn't hurt having you around to check in.
Okay, all right. I believe you're turning your life around.
Thank you.
I mean, so tell me, what made Langston change her mind?
She took a leap of faith.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry. Everything with Ford is under control. I'll never let him hurt me again.
That's good.
Anyway, I should go grab Star. We have to get to class.
Okay. See you later.
Blair, is there even a little part of you that wishes Eli weren't dead?
What for?
So you could make him feel as miserable as he made you?
Sweetheart, you have no idea.
I really appreciate everything you've done to help me get Danny back.
Don't mention it. I'm always happy to help my brother.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm doing this as much for me as I am for you.
Ross, what are you doing? We're in a church.
I know.
Is this how you pay your respects to Taya?
Actually, it is. It's my lawyer.
Let me guess. Blair?
Yeah, what do you think? She wasn't too happy to see me either. I wonder why.
Hey, it's time to head over to the lobby laying for the reception.
All right, yeah. I'll be right there. Why don't I believe you?
I just want to say one last goodbye to Taya.
All right. All right, sounds good. I'll call you later.
Hey, Ross.
What do you want now, Manning?
Pick a number.
For what?
For however much it takes for you to go away and never come back for Danny.
Okay, let's get started.
Sorry that we're late.
All right. Now that we're all present and accounted for, welcome to Imitation of Life, Shaping Reality in a Narrative Fiction. And this is a prerequisite for most of the writing courses in the department, so I'm afraid there's no escaping me. Oh, Dean McKenzie, how are you? What can I do for you?
I need to speak with you, Mr. Ford.
Oh.
In private.
Okay. Hang on, everybody, just one quick second. Be right back. What can I do for you?
Are you romantically involved with a student?
What? No.
You're not involved with Langston Wild?
Not since she's become a student here, no.
Then how do you explain these photos? They were taken just last night.
This thing with Ted just hit me pretty hard, that's all.
You expect me to buy that?
Well, that's the truth.
You haven't been the same since I showed up to the hospice with Manning and Danny.
I had to tell them that they were too late, Sean. That Taya had just died.
That doesn't explain how you were acting at the memorial today.
How was I acting?
Shady. You kept looking at Taya's ex like you had something to say.
Only my condolences.
And you avoided Manning.
Can you blame me?
Craig, you're a lot of things, but a coward is not one of them.
Yeah? So what am I, Sean?
You're my brother. You never needed my help before. You're the one who always finished his homework twice as fast as I did, who never studied and still got all the answers right on the math test, who got into med school.
But now?
There's something I know that you don't.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Trouble. It's my business. I know how to keep people out of it. I know how to get them through it once they're in it, and I can smell it 20 feet away.
So you think you can smell it?
All over you, bro. Give it to me. I can help you.
So Blair kept this in the evidence bag.
As far as I know.
So what did you say when you asked for it?
So something about standard procedure when a body's found outside the jurisdiction.
And she bought it?
Well, yeah, I thought it was better than telling her that Clark may still be out there.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good to me.
So what's the verdict? You can still get some DNA off the ring?
Let's go, detective.
Where to?
We are going to the lab, because you're in luck. I can get all the evidence you need off of this.
You want to leave the lucky slippers behind? Come on. Change in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Are you really trying to buy Danny from me?
No, I'm asking how much it would cost me to buy you.
So you actually think I'd rather have money than my daughter?
Is now where you're going to tell me that you love her more than I do?
You don't know the first thing about love.
Just take the money.
Go to hell.
Take the money, Ross. Or you're a dead man. Again.
Thank you for bringing me here. You know, for a second there, I thought you were really serious about going to school.
You obviously don't know me very well.
That was smart, mentioning my mom.
I figured it was the fastest way to get you away from your two dads. It's a pretty brutal day.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, and not the service, though. That was great. I learned so much about your mom.
What, the ABBA?
Well, everybody's got a dark side.
She used to spin me around too when I was little. I used to think it was the most fun thing ever.
I wish I could have seen that. I wish you could have spent more time with your mom, too. And if I feel that way for you...
Yeah. Pretty brutal.
Having to deal with this double dad thing...
And that's not so bad. And you don't even have one.
From what I've heard about my dad, I don't want him.
I feel like a spare. Sorry, bad joke.
You're entitled. So the text message, it actually was from Ross?
Yeah. He really was coming for me.
This is your plan B. You threaten me, I give you my daughter.
No, I'm not threatening you.
Right. What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Well, Ross told me that my mom wants me to be with him even though he's not my biological father.
She didn't want you to be with Todd?
I guess it's in her will. Only now Todd and Blair are saying that the will was faked or forged or something. The judge is going to decide about it later.
What about you?
What do you mean?
Well, yesterday, you didn't think there was any way Ross would show up, but now that he's here...
Wait. Are you asking me which father I would choose?
Where did you get these?
They were outside my office when I arrived.
Do you know who left them there?
That's not the point. These photos are dated last night, and this young woman is sitting in your classroom today. Are you going to tell me that things are not as they appear?
No.
And you're aware of the school's policy, that educators are not to be involved with students?
Yes, I understand.
Then you realize that I have to let you go.
What?
We can't afford to make exceptions. One strike and you're out.
Dean, you can't be serious.
I'm sorry.
What?
I had high hopes for you.
What about my class?
I'll handle it. Go pack up your office. Make sure you're out by the end of the day. Everyone, take your seats. First, I would like to apologize to this class for all the confusion that's been around. Today should mark the end of it. When you meet next, you will have a new professor.
Wait, what happened to Robert Ford? Why isn't he teaching the class?
Robert Ford is no longer employed by this university.
What? Why not?
Mr. Ford was let go because of inappropriate conduct with a student.
No. I can't talk about it. I just need for you to accept that, please. Hey, what are you doing?
What is this?
It's confidential.
Yeah. Why do you have Taya's medical files here with you?
You must have figured out the answer to your question. How you're going to be a father to Danny while you're in prison.
Oh, that's an easy one. I'm not going to go to prison.
Oh.
Yeah, while you were at the palace watching pay-per-view movies on my dime, I got the bill. Thanks a lot. I spoke to some people who work for me, and I have someone to dispose of your body. I've got a guy who will have your name on his passport, and a bunch of witnesses who just saw me leave this memorial before you.
Looks like everyone did the work for you.
You think I can't protect my daughter, Ross?
I think it's taken you a long time to pull that trigger.
Remember, I've done it before. So what's it gonna be? Money or a bullet?
Nate!
I know we talked about this before, but it's different now. Ross is a will.
Yeah, which might not be real.
You don't think it is?
I don't know. There's no one to ask. I mean, Eli's the one who wrote it up, and he's dead and turned out to be a murderer.
Kind of unbelievable.
But the only other person who would know is my mom. So there's no one who can tell me for sure what she wanted.
But what do you want?
When I saw Ross, my dad, last night, I got this feeling in my chest. You know, that fluttery feeling like birds all flying at once?
I think I'm familiar with that feeling.
It was almost like when I found out he wasn't dead. You know, I've missed him so much.
I bet.
I spent all this time imagining that he'd show up one day and take me back to my old life. But now that that could actually happen, I'm not so sure I want it anymore.